Is J.K. Rowling proving that cancel culture is nothing more than a house of cards waiting to collapse? The creator of Harry Potter has faced relentless backlash, yet her influence and success only seem to grow. How did she turn controversy into a showcase of resilience and power? Let's unravel this complex tale. J.K. Rowling's transformation from universally adored author to polarizing cultural figure didn't happen overnight. The controversy began in December 2019, when she publicly supported Maya Forstater, a researcher who lost her job for making gender-critical statements. Rowling's now infamous tweet, "Dress however you please, call yourself whatever you like, but force women out of their jobs for stating that is real," set off a storm of criticism. Social media erupted almost instantly, with Rowling being branded everything from a TERF, a trans-exclusionary radical feminist, to a peddler of hate speech. But amidst the chaos, Rowling stood resolute. She reframed herself as a defender of women's rights, positioning her views as a pushback against what she saw as the erasure of biological in favor of radical gender ideology. In fact, her popularity seems to thrive under pressure, with her book sales skyrocketing and major corporations standing firmly by her side. The cultural firestorm surrounding J.K. Rowling intensified when she openly criticized Scotland's proposed hate crime laws, which aim to expand protections for transgender individuals. The laws, as outlined by First Minister Humza Yousaf, sought to make any speech or behavior perceived as offensive to trans-identifying individuals a criminal offense. Rowling, however, did not hold back in expressing her concerns. She argued that the laws dangerously overlooked the rights and safety of biological women. Despite the uproar, Rowling stood firm, refusing to be silenced. She continued to challenge what she saw as the erosion of women's rights, arguing that the laws not only undermined the integrity of democratic debate, but also placed women at risk by compromising their access to safe, single spaces. Her stance sparked a fierce and ongoing debate, with supporters lauding her as a defender of women's rights and critics accusing her of stirring division. But the question remains, is Rowling standing up for free speech and women's rights, or is she making the divide in society even deeper with her strong stance? By 2020, Rowling deepened her engagement with the issue by publishing a lengthy essay on her website. In this 3,600-word piece, she outlined her concerns about transgender activism and raised questions about women's rights. She also expressed concerns about transitioning minors, warning that medical interventions might lead to lifelong consequences without adequate safeguards. Critics labeled her views as outdated, harmful, and transphobic. Online communities devoted to Harry Potter distanced themselves. Fan sites removed her name, and boycotts of her work gained traction. Still, Rowling remained unyielding. The more criticism she faced, the more determined she seemed to highlight her perspective. This public condemnation from actors who owed their careers to Rowling's creative genius was a significant moment. It underscored how deeply her statements had fractured the Harry Potter fandom and cultural landscape. But did these celebrity rebukes harm Rowling's career, or did they embolden her further? Despite the backlash, Rowling's influence and financial success only seemed to grow. In 2023, Warner Bros. Made a move that sent a loud and clear message to the woke crowd. J.K. Rowling isn't going anywhere. They announced a massive new Harry Potter TV series, set to span 7 seasons on HBO, with Rowling deeply involved in the creative process. While critics were busy shouting for her to be cancelled, Warner Bros. Backed her without hesitation, calling her contributions invaluable and defending her right to speak her mind. This wasn't just about business, it was a stand against performative outrage. Instead of bowing to the noise, they chose to bet on the lasting magic of Harry Potter and the undeniable talent of its creator, proving that caving to cancel culture doesn't build success. Staying true to what works does. Rowling's most contentious battle, however, lies in her stance on transgender issues, particularly regarding medical treatment for minors. She has repeatedly voiced concerns about the growing number of young people pursuing gender transitions, arguing that such decisions should be approached with extreme caution. Her warnings centered on the potential risks of puberty blockers and gender-affirming surgeries, which she argued might lead to irreversible harm for individuals who later regretted transitioning. These views sparked outrage among LGBTQ+ advocates, who accused her of spreading misinformation and fueling prejudice. After years of being labeled a transphobe, she found some of her concerns echoed by medical authorities. This development added complexity to the cultural conversation surrounding her. Was Rowling genuinely ahead of the curve in raising critical questions, or was she simply lucky to find her views aligned with shifting medical perspectives? Either way, the debate had undeniably entered new territory. Rowling's defiance extended beyond social media and public statements. Her ability to withstand relentless criticism and emerge stronger highlights the power of resilience in the face of adversity. Whether seen as a champion for women's rights or a divisive figure, Rowling has undeniably reshaped conversations about gender, identity, and free speech. But here's the ultimate question. Is Rowling truly winning the culture war, or is she simply navigating its treacherous waters with remarkable skill? As the dust settles, one thing remains clear. Rowling's legacy is far from over. Her influence, whether celebrated or criticized, continues to shape cultural conversations beyond the pages of Harry Potter, leaving many to wonder whether her resilience will inspire others to speak their truths, or further deepen the divides in an already polarized world. J.K. Rowling's journey from beloved author to cultural lightning rod is a compelling narrative of defiance, controversy, and perseverance. Whether viewed as a fearless advocate for free speech or a polarizing figure in a cultural battleground, she has left an indelible mark on society. The debates surrounding her are far from resolved, but one truth remains. Rowling's influence shows no sign of fading. What are your thoughts on J.K. Rowling's ongoing battle against woke culture? Is she a voice of reason in a polarizing debate, or do her views deserve the backlash they've received? Share your opinions in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more engaging discussions.